Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm on my back patio. It is 4:35, 4:45, something like that. My wife's going to get home from work in a little bit, and I am making dinner. I really did not intend for this channel to take such a swing and start involving so much cooking, but I haven't made a video in a bit because I just haven't had much going on in the garden. Don't really have any animal updates for you, so this is what I do on my days off, and when I'm bored I make food and I feed people. So that's what I'm doing today. And I wanted to try out my brand new griddle. I just got this on Sunday. This is the first time I've ever even lit it. And I was gonna make a recipe that a friend of mine sent me, and I will make that one down the road. It's called cowboy cabbage. It looks really, really good, but I didn't have all the ingredients I needed for that, and I had most of the ingredients for doing a shrimp fried rice. So that's what I'm doing today. And so got my grill pretty warm. I don't know if it might be hot enough to start sizzling. I got my little squeezy bottle of oil here. I'm gonna put some oil on the grill. Grab my spatula and kind of spread that out a little bit. And I'm gonna start off with my vegetables. So what I've got going in here for vegetables, let's move some of these things out of this bowl. I got some cabbage and some onions and some carrots and some celery here. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to let that cook down a little bit. Then I'm going to move it over to the cooler side of the grill, and I'll start with some of my other ingredients, but we'll come back to that in just a second. Okay, so my vegetables are cooking down. They're getting a little bit wilted, which is right where I want them. Not fully cooked, but you know, just kind of getting there. So I'm going to move those over to the other side of the grill, where things are just slightly cooler. Ooh, that's noisy. Add a little more oil. Spread that around a little bit. This is where a lot of my flavor is going to be coming from. I've got ginger that I freshly chopped, and garlic, freshly chopped garlic. These were all chopped within the last hour, so nice and fresh. I'm gonna let that just sizzle on there for a minute, let it get nice and aromatic, and then I'm gonna add my shrimp. I got a good amount of shrimp here, about 1.5 pounds of shrimp. So this is gonna be a really meaty shrimp fried rice. But nobody ever complains about my shrimp fried rice, so I must be doing something right. So I want to cook it in my ginger and garlic to make sure that the shrimp gets all that flavor cooked into it. Add a little more oil to that. That's just a little bit dry. There we go. Once my shrimp is cooked, I'm going to want to move this over to the vegetable side where things are just kind of warm but not hot like this, so they don't overcook. And then I've got my eggs. I'm going to make some scrambled eggs to mix in there, and I've got some scallions that I've chopped up nice and small to mix in when it's done. And of course I got my rice. My rice, I did that ahead. A few hours ago I boiled a couple of cups of rice. I rinsed it twice. You just want to rinse your rice so that it doesn't have the powder in there that makes it cake up. If you rinse your rice really well, then you get rice that is separated like this. It's not clumpy, and it's a lot better for something like this, for stir fries. I wish you could smell this. This is so good. Oh man. So that shrimp is almost ready to move over. I want to cook it just about done, and it's going to finish over here with the vegetables while I get everything else going. And I think this is going to be super good. Let's give this just another couple of seconds. Yeah, it's probably good right there. So I'm going to slide it over to my vegetable side. Just like that. And some of my garlic and there we go, some of my garlic and stuff over there. Well, no, I'm going to scrape it real quick because it's got a little crusty. This must sound terrible, and I'm sorry for that. I'm also sorry that it's so windy. I picked such a bad day to do this on camera. So a little more oil down, spread it around, get that cabbage out of there. Now I'm going to go in with my eggs. Keep these moving around. Don't want to let them go down my drain in the back. That would be sad. These days, that's an expensive loss. All right, that's looking pretty good. Once these eggs are just about done, I'm going to add my rice in and mix them up with the eggs. And everything's going to get combined together, and we'll have finished shrimp fried rice. It's one of the simplest things in the world to make. A little bit of prep time involved. You got to chop up your vegetables and all that, but really, you saw how quick it was to make this. I turned the camera off for a minute just so I don't bore you, but I mean, altogether, cook time maybe 10 minutes. All right, my eggs are looking pretty good. I'm going to add my rice. Just a little more oil. Just don't want things sticking. Add my rice in there and get this all chopped in together. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. All right, so you can use soy sauce. I'm using Bragg's Liquid Aminos because it gives you a lot of flavor without a lot of sauce, and it is gluten-free. A lot of the soy sauces out there that you can get are not gluten-free and therefore not safe for my wife or my daughter. So I have to be careful of those sorts of things. So I'm going to add my aminos to my rice and my eggs. And they're going to absorb that nice salty soy flavor. And then from there, I'm going to add my vegetables and my shrimp back in. Just like that. And I got enough food here to feed half an army. And I'm only feeding 4 people. But I always go overboard. It's like, it's what I do. I don't know what to tell you. I make too much food, so I suppose I should start inviting people over if I'm going to do this, because I'm running out of room for leftovers. Alright, so anyway, there is my shrimp fried rice. It's going to be delicious. It smells so good, and it's quick and easy, and it's inexpensive, and anyway, as I always say, if you are enjoying this content, please like, subscribe, comment back for more videos. I'll keep on posting stuff. It might be cooking, it might be gardening, it might be hunting, it could be camping. Who knows? I'm eclectic. So, anyway, thanks again for watching.